welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 10th of March. But before we get started, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I know there's a lot of you having birthdays out there, but today it's your day, Amber. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day. You've been an incredible support to my channel all the way through. I'm even shooting this. I'm pretty sure this is your favourite room. So I'm shooting it in the mini teapot room. So have a wonderful birthday. Really go and enjoy those moments. They're very special, aren't they? Let us know what you're getting up to. And cheers to you, Amber, for being such an awesome support on my channel as well. And I hope you have a really amazing, incredible day. Cheers, Amber. Sending virtual hugs. You were actually talking to me yesterday about putting a big screen out in the backyard for summer for all the kids to come over and watch. Now that my theatre's closing down in my town, it's very sad. Sorry, guys. This is made for tiny little heads. Couldn't take it off, Amber. So happy birthday, chick. Hope you have a great day. All right. Oh, we're having so many Pisces birthdays, aren't we, at the moment? We're very sensitive souls, us Pisces, aren't we, guys? Okay, sorry guys. Oh, you know how organized I am. Cheers for the coffee as well, everybody. All right, Sunday morning here. Got lots to do. Let's get straight into it, guys. Well, I had my local show yesterday here in town. I went to a show the other week out in a different town, but I went to my local show and the weather's been absolutely beautiful. We've been really spoiled. It's been a bit hot, but it's still been beautiful. And so I decided to go last night because they were having fireworks. So my daughter went and my hubby and I, and she met up with friends and did her own thing because they have all the rides and that at this show. It's a little bit different to the one I went to the other week. And I had to have a go on things. You know that you do. Now look at her one. Oh yeah, little starfish. Must cost them like 2 cents to make it, mustn't it? So I did win something, guys. I think I won this on the ducks, the floating ducks. You know how you pull the ducks out of the water? I think I got that. Had to go on the clown's heads, you know. On the clown heads. I don't know. It's all just part of the fun. But the fireworks was incredible. I haven't been to fireworks for ages. We only have them every couple of years in my town. But the fireworks were so impressive. How impressive are they getting? They were going higher than I've ever seen them go before. They're getting higher and higher up in the sky now. It's pretty incredible. How's the pyrotechnics and that? And it just came out of this little van and like 2 little boxes. And it was an unbelievable display, I've got to say. So I do enjoy fireworks. So, and then it was disaster though, guys. Can you imagine? We went home. When we got home, I just have to share it with you, because we left Sophie and Spocket inside with the air conditioning on, and we left the TV on for them because we knew the fireworks could scare them. We got home and we pull up in the driveway and the fire alarm is going off in the house. Because it's been playing up for the last few weeks. I've been ringing the electrician because it's hardwired. So we kind of thought we pulled it out. But these hardwired ones, they have a battery in them, an LED, I think it is. Is it some sort of battery? So the fire alarm's beeping and the dogs were freaked out. They were in my daughter's room all curled up under the bed scared because the guides reckon it had been beeping for like an hour. Oh my God, the poor thing. So we had to get the broom and stop it, and I had to take him outside and calm down. So it was a little bit chaotic, guys. But I'll have to ring the electrician again tomorrow and tell him it's an absolute emergency now. It's just so stressful, something like that. Those fire alarms are so loud. And I said to my hubby, imagine how loud that was for the dogs, because their hearing's even more heightened than ours, isn't it? So it was all drama, guys. But anyway, I had a good time at the show, despite all of the drama after that. Okay, where are we up to? Have you guys been seeing Biden? I'm sorry, but that does not look like the real Biden. It's a very shiny looking face mask. Has anyone taken much notice? And he keeps going like this. He scratches his neck a lot. Oh, my cat's doing a wee behind me and her kitty little Charlie. Sorry, guys, you probably heard that. No, my pets. I just think, was it the state of address or something he did? And he comes out all strong and like he doesn't mix his words up. It's just weird. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But this whole Biden show, I told you he was going to try and make a big comeback on the comeback trail. I think he's left it a bit late after the Mexican border gate scandal, to be honest. People ain't buying it. to be quite honest. That's just my opinion. Anyway, and also, I was just watching something briefly on Sky News here about Australia. They're really pushing this nuclear power. I'm not so sure about nuclear power. I know a lot of people are into it, and I personally just don't think it's a great idea, but that's just me. And they're going on about that all these target goals that all these elites, which we knew, the BS detectors knew, all these goals are unrealistic. Even for nuclear power, you have to actually have very skilled staff to handle it and all this kind of stuff. So you've got to train people. Anyway, we all know the goals are unrealistic for pretty much the whole renewable energy event. Hey guys, I'm just going to mention this because we've been talking so much about the EV electric cars having a mind of their own and all this kind of stuff. Well, yesterday in Brisbane, there was this really weird bus crash. The bus veered off the road, went that way and hit a girl, crushed a girl and killed her. She was only like 18 or something like this. I'll keep you up to date on it, but I've got the feeling it was an electric bus. They're investigating it, and of course they won't tell you because Brisbane is full of electric buses. I've seen them when I've been up the airport up there. There are loads of electric buses, and they're sort of saying they can't explain why the bus veered off like this really... Anyway, I'm just going to investigate that, guys, and keep an eye out for what happened there. But I did have that. Even my hubby said, I bet that was an electric bus because there's heaps of them in Brisbane. But who knows? There's some really strange things and they're always covering everything up, aren't they, guys? But it did look like the ones I'd previously seen up there. So, don't know, but we know a lot of these electric things are getting minds of their own, aren't they? That one about the Jaguar was absolutely ridiculous, wasn't it? They said it actually, I saw it again this morning, it drove for half an hour and the person inside was so freaked out. And it had happened to the same guy, actually, the car. And he took it back to Jaguar Mob to get it fixed because it had happened to him. He lost control of it once before. Oh, I bet he's going to be selling that car. Although, how would you sell it? It'd be worth nothing because no one would want to buy it knowing it's got a mind of its own, an AI mind of its own. And also, Annie Rod, I think you're new to my channel. Thank you. You shared that there is movement in Quebec for protesters. This is what we want, guys. We want more protesting. Oh, come on, UK. You can do it. You can do this. We know that you can. Sorry, guys. Just moved that. We know you can do it. There is movement, guys. Everywhere except down under, of course. There's nothing zero, absolute zilch happening in Australia, as per usual, guys. So, as I always say to you, a bunch of gutless wonders down here, nothing happening. So hopefully the rest of the world will stand up. Oh, one day Australia might join in. Anyway, let's get straight into the reading without further ado. Let's get into it and see what comes up today, guys. Oh, I'm just getting, people are really harbouring if you can hear the feet, that's Charlie. She's doing circles at the moment. She's not been very well lately at all. People are harbouring a lot of resentment towards their government. This is the people waking up. They're really angered and they're really infuriated. I'm just getting this, they're infuriated because as we know here, and did you see, it just reminded me because I was just about to say how interest rates are going to keep going up, which we know that they are. Did you see Biden saying he can't promise, but interest rates are going to go down? Yeah, but he can't absolutely promise that. But he's going to work at it. Yeah, fingers. Oh, my God, they lie. They absolutely lie to the little people. So people are getting infuriated now. Not us. We've already gone through it. That's my blind cat, Charlie, guys. Sorry, it's a bit of a strange sound. She does echolocation if you're new here. Charlie. Oh, it sounds terrible. Charlie. Puss, 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 puss. Oh, I hate it when they're getting old. It's so hard, guys. So people are really infuriated. It's making people really, really mad. This is what I don't get about here in Oz, guys. How people trust Elbow, which is Anthony Albanese, if you're new. Why would you trust Elbow? He's lied and lied and lied through his backside the whole time he's been in. Like anyone would want to listen to him or trust him in any way. I don't understand it. Well, they're all pretty much like that. Look at Sushi and Trudeau. Oh, my God. All right, let's keep going. So there's a lot of people getting really infuriated now. I would say it's even getting past anger and beast mode. It's even worse to the point that, there's anger and there's anger. But this is like a burning hostility that's, I'm just getting like this real explosive energy in people. Like they're ready to explode. And a lot of this would end up being like the road rage, hitting people, crime, losing their shit basically and doing stupid shit. That's just what I'm getting. People are just losing it everywhere. Oh dear. And this is why we keep getting that protect yourself, like with the umbrella yesterday. Protect all your senses from a lot of this stuff and protect your energy, guys. It's very important because this is all going, I feel, it's all going up a notch in the anger beast mode. Now people are really infuriated. Imagine finding everything out, though. I keep saying that you've been lied to by your government, by your mainstream media, by a lot of the medical professional people. It's not good. And of course, a lot of it's lying by omission. If they just don't tell you, it's not lying, is it? All right. I feel like Germany, I keep getting Germany. We've had Germany for a long time that they were rising, then they rose, and they're holding their position of power really well. I really feel like Germany, the little people, peasants and Lego people in Germany have got a really tight grip on their government. It's showing me them shaking them into submission. So I feel like the government in Germany is really going to have to make changes, or the little people are going to continue, and it's getting out of hand. And I know that the government in Germany thinks and is aware that they have to address this now. This is good. That means the little people are starting to really gain some control and get their power back. It's so good in Germany. Of course, we'll see nothing of this on mainstream media. Of course not. All right. I'm getting Trudeau, of course I am, in China. We call it China because it's morphing into Little China. Slowly, it's been morphing over time. But I am getting that Trudeau still, like with these Quebec protests or whatever, any word of protest, because we know Ottawa has left a bad taste in Trudeau's mouth, which is good. I'm seeing him turning his back again. He doesn't, as we know with the Ottawa protest, he didn't communicate with the people. He didn't communicate with the truckers or anything. He didn't want to get involved in it. He didn't want to acknowledge it. And this is what he's starting to do again. Oh, he's tired of it. Oh, poor old Trudeau. He's tired of people standing up against his great policies and agenda. And it's showing me him wanting to look away, like just looking away now. He's looking away because he doesn't want to have to engage with protesters again. We know he got a lot of the times he got called out for his illegal use of the, the Emergency Act and all this garbage, which nothing ever comes of. But he's still looking away. He doesn't want to have to acknowledge it. See, in his mind, he thinks if you just don't look at it, it'll just go away and he'll just dismiss the little people. So he's going to try this again. If this happens, he's going to try it again. We know he's brought out all his bills and laws and trying to silence everybody. But I am seeing visuals of him just looking away like, pff. It's like the little peasants. Oh, if I just don't acknowledge the little peasants, they'll go away. Wrong. I don't think they're going to go away. It's like I've been saying for a while here in Canada, guys. People in Canada are really waking up en masse. I think a lot of people woke up around the Ottawa protest outcomes because it got pretty bad with the freezing bank accounts, etc. We all know what went on and bringing in the UN troops and all this crap. But I feel like now it's that do or die. People in Canada realise, oh my God, my life is effed if I don't do something right now. We're going to be effed anyway. So this is why I think that vibrational frequency of protesting in Canada could really lift up a level and up a notch. Oh, it'd be so good. Wouldn't it be great if the whole country just stood up and just said, get rid of Trudeau, and he had to just leave. Like I keep saying, guys, dictators never last. They always fall on their sword. They only go for a period and then, well, it all catches up with them. So fingers, guys, maybe that's what we put out this year, that it all catches up with Trudeau. But I am getting he's still looking at people as just superfluous and little peasants. He just hates interacting with the common folk, doesn't he? He won't sit down and liaise and sort of have a discussion about anything. That's just not how he is. It's his way or the highway. And that's what people are waking up to now over there. I mean, really, as people living in Canada, for example, I know I've got quite a few of you over there. Catherine, Danielle, there's a lot of you living over there. What does the average person think of Trudeau? Let us know down below, because it'd be really interesting. Is there anyone that goes, oh, Trudeau's just done amazing things for Canada. He's so wonderful. I'm not really seeing that many people would be saying that, because really, what has he done for Canada other than completely change it and go from a democracy to pretty much a communist country? Well, it'd be interesting to see what the average Joe Blogs on the street thinks. It's just a nightmare what you guys have had to endure. It really is. Anyway, let's keep moving. So that's currently where you're at. I guess that's what I'm saying. He's still ignoring the little people and peasants and Lego people. He still won't interact with you. But I guess if the numbers keep increasing, that will be what will save you guys over there. Oh, fingers. All right. That's if people can push through the fear. Fear's the big one. I always say that in Canada. It's that fear of, oh, God, what will happen to them? Oh, he's a monster, isn't he? All right. Belgium. I'm getting Belgium's fighting. They're having wins. I'm seeing Belgium just rising up. I feel like Belgium felt like they were slaves. I feel like that's something that they've felt for a while. They were slaves to their government. I am feeling that in Belgium. And they don't want to be slaves to their government anymore. I'm getting that for Belgium. So they're staying strong as well. But see, it's the energy around you. If you think of France, Germany, isn't it, near Belgium? I'm getting better see at the global map, guys. The global map. These energies cause a frequency vibration. We know how it works, and it causes this energy to kind of rise up. I am getting that. And it permeates out and it spreads. It spreads. It's like the ripple effect, isn't it? All right. Oh, I'm getting homicides on the increase. And this is getting back to the frustration building in people now and how furious they are. People are losing their shit. This is what I'm saying. More murders, more crimes. Oh, this is terrible. There is going to be more of this sort of homicides I'm getting. It's just terrible. And more, obviously, domestic violence is going to be a thing. Because you imagine life is hard enough when anyone's under monetary pressure, but it's going to still get worse this year. So there's going to be a lot more homicides, a lot more domestic violence. This kind of thing all linked together, of course, around people just losing it. Because people are at breaking point. They're at breaking point. And I'm not saying all men do it, because women, God, a lot of women can too, but anger is men's tears, remember, so they can explode and become quite volatile in relation to domestic violence. But these things, it's going to be just all around the globe and just in general. We know crime's on the rise, but I'm definitely getting homicides and more domestic violence situations. Getting Greece again. I just have to say it, guys, because I just constantly get the Greek islands and Greece. So I'm not sure what's happening over there. Hopefully it's nothing like the Maui event, but whenever I get Maui, I tend to get the Greek islands. So I'm not sure what's going on over there. I know I've got one of you that lives near there, but there is something hovering around the Greek islands. I keep saying it because it's likely to happen, so I'll just keep throwing that out there. All right. Is there a Westgate Bridge? Oh my God. Westgate. It's going to be an incident anyway. I might be getting the wrong Westgate Bridge. I know there's a Golden Gate Bridge. Is there a Westgate Bridge? I don't know. Why are they saying this? Hang on. Well, I'm getting there's going to be some sort of incident, but is there a Westgate? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know, guys. We'll come back to that at a later date. I don't know. I've never heard of it. Sometimes my messages might get a bit muddled too sometimes, because you know what the guides are like. They try and just drop things in and I have to kind of figure it out. I know a lot of you are psychics and that out there. You know how it works. Westgate Bridge. I'm going to have to look it up. All right, we'll move on, guys. That might come up again at a later date. God, for some reason they're giving me this word harmony, like Harmony Day. You know, at school and that the kids have a Harmony Day where they share all their cultures and they come together. And this is something globally that more people want. They want more harmony, but they want more of these Harmony Days where everybody comes together and you have little stalls and people cook their different foods from like India or Sri Lanka or Italy or whatever. People are wanting more of this kind of thing. People want more connection with other cultures is what I'm getting. They don't want this disconnection that's currently going on, which we know is what a lot of these global leaders are doing. They want the division. I am getting that. People are wanting more harmony. And you know, it's funny because even last night where I live, we have this big, I've told you about it before, snowy hydro scheme up the mountains. It's a long way away from me. But a lot of people have come here to work on it from India, etc., and Pakistan. And even last night at the show, they were all sitting in their separated groups. It was quite bizarre, actually, because they did stay in their, naturally, I suppose, language is a barrier. But it's interesting to observe, isn't it, how everyone is harmonious and getting on, but there's still this segregation. So I'm picturing the immigration issues. Oh, sorry, guys, I'm just getting a lot of stuff around all of this. The immigration issues are really tricky to navigate because you've got a whole heap, for example, in America. We know it's happening in the UK, Canada, it's happening everywhere, New Zealand. The immigrants, a lot of them don't speak English, so they tend to stick with their large groups. So you still do have this separation, and I think we're all aware of it, especially like with the Muslim communities, obviously the Indian communities, there's Sudanese, African, all this kind of stuff. I am getting that. They're still going to have their separation, but people sadly want more harmony. It's kind of interesting. Hasn't there been an enormous amount of crime around these immigrants? Like, how can that not be addressed? Like, they're just criminals coming into countries with no paperwork and committing crimes. I don't even get this, guys. So this whole thing is very confusing. On one hand, like all the little people, peasants and Lego people are really wanting this harmony. But then on the other hand, it's hard to create that harmony as well because you do have language barriers, you have other barriers. Well, I suppose culture, religion's another barrier. It's kind of a tricky one, isn't it? Like we all kind of want that. But then when you bring like lots of people en masse, you're not going to get that. You think of all the Mexicans and Muslims coming into America, they're going to stick together. And it's just, sorry guys, I don't even know where this is going, but I think it's something a lot of us have been thinking about. How do you have harmony when this is going on? You know, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. Honestly, I think about the immigrants thing probably most of the time. That would be the one issue that I go, what are they really doing? I know it's about getting votes long term and all this kind of thing, but the fact that you're putting your own citizens' lives at risk is just hard to fathom, isn't it? So I do think there's got to be more to it. Is it the slave labour and they're used to earning no money so they'll work cheap? Are they going to put them in their big corporate factories? Like, what the hell? I don't know. Sorry, guys, I'm probably totally confusing you, but I ask so many questions about this immigrant stuff. It's just so weird to me. So I'm just getting more harmony. People want more harmony. And I think, to be honest, it's not just about cultures. I think it's about more harmony in their life. People just want to live their peaceful, normal life. It's like I said the other week, it's too much thinking. We're all having to think. Even us, the BS detectives, that see all this coming. We have a knowing. We're aware of what's going on. And we're still having to think. There's days where your brain gets fried, isn't there, guys? Thinking about, what? Like, we get affected. Of course we do. You know, we still have to use our money and the banks are closing down and everything's closing down. My theatre's closing down. You know, we can see where this is headed. Other people still can't see where it's headed. How, I don't know. How, I do not know. But it's all the thinking that it's taking up. And not probably so much for us because we've got smarter and we've filed things away in our X-Files, Mulder and Scully cabinet filing system to pull out later and piece together. But these people, it's like showing me the average person who's not or who is waking up. It's just a big pile of paperwork on their desk that they're just coming and gone, oh, how do I sort this out? How do I sort this out? You know, where do you begin? Right back at the beginning, and it's been like 4 years. That's a lot of paperwork to sort out, isn't it? To piece together. Oh, thank God we're not there, guys. Thank God we're at the stages that we are, that we know there's more coming. We're mentally prepared. We've got much stronger, and we're able to navigate this stuff. God, if we've done it for 4 years, guys, there's nothing we can't do. Cheers to that. It's just that it's more shocking to us, isn't it? Like the bug eyes, like, what? This cannot be happening. Anyway, all right, let's see if there's anything else and we'll pull some cards for us. I'm getting Paris still protesting. Macron will be so mad. He'll be saying anything. I'll keep getting it to shut those farmers up and just get them off the streets so he can get on with his Olympic Games preparation. But they're still fighting. They're not giving in. I just feel like France and Paris, there's still movement around the protests. Because that's what they want. They want to push Macron to breaking point, that he changes some of his ridiculous laws and BS. So I am getting that. I'm still seeing Paris has gone. Fight Back's movement. It's showing Macron's really mad about it. He's really pissed off that his country's doing this to him right on the eve of the Olympic Games. So I am getting that. They're still going. They want him to back down on a lot of his policies. They don't like his agenda. They don't want it. And they're going to have their say. I'm still getting that for Paris. Oh, it's all happening. It's all happening, guys. It's so good. Oh, we're loving this year, aren't we? And we can just watch it from afar. It's so good, guys. Keep protecting yourself. Very important. Let's pull an affirmation. What are they? Words of inner wisdom. Let's get some words of inner wisdom because I think we need it. Yesterday, what was it yesterday? The day before, we talked a lot about the frustrations that we feel. You know, just keep pushing through them, guys. Keep dealing with them. Don't just sit idle. Believe. The effort you give to yourself and those you love is more than enough. If that is what feels right to you, what you have can be enough. And that's the picture. Keep believing, guys. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, I agree with that. The effort you give to yourself. It is about looking after yourself. It's so important to keep yourself strong, happy and whole and harmonious, maybe. Let's pull an indigo sage. Mowing today, guys. I've got to get out. I did my window, painted my outdoor windows yesterday because I've got a cottage and they're a little tricky. But it was a good drying day, nice and sunny. Enough to mow today now. We've got to do them. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this one. I say it goes that way. It looks like orbs of light, doesn't it? Through the desert or something like that. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Evolutionary artful love. Develop a great intuitive sensitivity of heart that is feather light. Oh. That's beautiful. That's how you feel when you awaken though. Like the floating bubbles there, like the orbs of light. Because we're light beings. When you drop your backpack of burdens and you shed all the garbage you've been carting around for years, like a big old Santa sack, heavy old Santa sack or Bergen, like the SAS and the army people use, you become lighter. It's like so weird, isn't it, guys? It just feels like you're a lighter soul, a lighter being, because you're more enlightened. I love that card. That's really beautiful. It's like you're floating. You enjoy life from sort of above, but it's like a really light sensitivity of heart that is feather light. Oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? I'm loving that. Let's pull a Whispering Woods. The guides are actually saying you got to find a feather today. That's your manifesting from that feather light. And they keep giving me a green feather. This green is going to be challenging to get. A green feather. Interesting. Feather light. And the other one they're giving me is bubbles. You got to manifest bubbles like that. The picture, the bubbles. Bubbles of light, bubbles of truth. Any sort of bubbles. You can blow bubbles with your kids, grandkids. So we're getting a green feather, bubbles. Let's see if there's anything else. Origins. Remember your roots. Which is remember who you are. Remember who you are at the core of your being. Keep finding yourself. Keep finding yourself, guys. And be true to yourself as well. Origins. And it's funny because it's like getting back to, we were talking about the other day, when you're 5 years old, the guides told us to go back to when we were 5 and what were the passions and the things that you loved that made you feel good. That's what we've got to keep doing. That's why we get a lot of music and things here on this channel as well. Oh, at the show last night, they had a band playing, and guess what they played? They played Gordon Lightfoot's Sundown. It was so good. They played all these covers, and they played Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. And I said, oh, these are half the songs that get on my channel. I was saying to my hubby. He said, yeah, they are. It was cute. It was nice. It's good to hear a good band, isn't it? As you know, we all love music here, don't we? All right, let's see if there's anything to finish off with today, guys. Oh, they're giving me that. We get weird music here, guys. There's a reason why the sun don't shine, and there's a reason like in my mind, and there's a reason. It's the season. Is that Let Your Love Grow? Let your love shine like a mountain wing, and let your love shine. You know what can bring. Interesting words in that old song, isn't there, guys? But there is a reason for everything happening. Whether it be that people have left your life, or new people come into your life or things happen. Like everything happens for reasons, you know. We talk about these kind of things a lot. Everything's guiding and leading you somewhere, isn't it, guys? So I'm getting that song today. Let me see if there's anything more. Oh, hang on, they're giving me, hang on. I'm getting that song by Stevie Nicks. Just like the white wings of sing song sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh. And I hear you at nightfall. Is it the white wings of a dove or something? I don't know. Is it age of 17? Well, I don't know. I don't know what the song is, but anyway, I'm getting that song. You know, I get muddled up, guys. Just like the white wings of sing song sounds like she's singing. Oh, and they're giving me that song by Fleetwood Mac as well. Oh, God, I'm getting on Fleetwood Mac today. Get down one time, get down two times. Ooh, we're never going back again. We had this a while ago about we're never going back again to what we went through. So the guy just want to really reiterate that to you. What's his name? Fleetwood Mac. I know his name. It's what's his name? I don't even know his name. But it's that song. Never going back again. We're never going back again to what we went through, guys. As far as I know, and what the guides are guiding me to say to you guys, is we're never going back there again because there's too many people waking up. We're not alone on this journey anymore. We're no longer the conspiracy, flat earth, tin hat foil, granny killing, bloody whatever they wanted to call us. Weak links in the chain, was the other one. I'm getting that because everyone's waking up now, guys. We're no longer looking so silly and being ostracized and vilified. We're actually, secretly, the guides are saying being acknowledged for the wisdom and the foresight that we had. But like I keep saying to you guys, no one's going to admit that to us. But internally, they actually are. They're thinking, how did they know this? How did they see this? How did they know this? That's what I'm getting for this year coming, guys. We're never going back again, and we never want to go back again because it was bloody horrendous, guys, wasn't it? The things that happened to us, I can't even go there. The feelings at the time, you know, that's why we've got to be very aware of the frustrations don't get triggered off again in us. That's why it's so important to protect yourself, guys. So I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Cheers again, Amber. Have the best day, chick. Take care, have fun, and I'll say goodbye from me and Charlie. She's gone to bed, I think. Hit those like buttons, guys. Please comment. Let us know what your take is on Biden over there as well. We'd love to hear what the viewpoint is, and also on Trudeau. Sorry, Trudeau as well was the other one. And subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you here. We've got a little community of like-minded people, and make sure you hit the bell notification as well. All right, take care. Thanks again, everyone, for watching my channel and commenting. I am on Rumble, still trying to load videos over there. I'm having so much trouble. Fingers crossed I can get one on this week. All right, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.